Welcome to Mayflower Lanes in Redford for a very special edition of Bowling Showcase, the only show to bring you all the bowling action from the bowling capital of the world, Metro Detroit. I'm your host, Mark Martin. Now you at home, you're in for a unique, entertaining, and a flat-out fun episode this month. To help kick off this tournament season, we're once again bringing you the Bowling Showcase Battle of Champions. Now, before we get started, I'd like to thank our host center for this month's show, Mayflower Lanes in Redford. And later on in the show, we'll take a look around this family-friendly bowling center, see what they have to offer. Now, on with the show. Here's what's going to happen on today's show. 6 champions, 3 male and 3 female, will be facing off head-to-head in the Bowling Showcase Battle of Champions. We have 2 divisions, male and female, determining a qualifier from each. However, here's the twist. Each bowler will bowl a 3-ball total pins match against the others in their division. And whatever they knock down, that's their score. If one has the top score, they will advance. Otherwise, we'll have a 1-ball roll-off. Once both qualifiers are determined, then the 2 of them will face off in a 3-ball total pins championship match. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, so while I make my way down to the lanes and a little closer to the action, let's meet our competitors. Okay, first off, the 3 women's champions from the 2017 season will start. They are Women's Series Cup champion, Brandie Reamy.
There's some very good bowlers here, and it's nice to see the short format is very different for me. With some good friends here, and it'll be some good friendly competition. Should be fun.
Queen's champion, Michelle Keirns.
Well, I'm a little scared to be honest with you because I'm usually a marathon bowler, not a sprint bowler, but I'm excited. It's different. I've never done anything like this, so it's different, and I'm excited, and I just got to make sure I make good shots, and we'll see what happens.
And senior Queen's champion, Teresa Catchpole.
I'm bowling against 2 phenomenal women, so I'm just going to go out there, have some fun, and hopefully throw some good quality shots and carry well.
Okay, we've got last year's Queen's champion, Michelle Keirns, up to take the first shot of the match. 8 count. Next up we have Women's Series Cup champion, Brandie Reamy, and also she'll be the defending champion of the Michigan Queens, which she won last April at Holly Lanes. Big strike by Brandie. Terry Catchpole is our reigning senior Queens champion. Pesky 10-pin, pesky 10-pin. Okay, so at the end of the first ball, Brandie's got 10, Terry's got 9, and Michelle's got 8. In this short little format here, this is critical to get a strike. Kicks out that 10-pin. Another strike for Brandie, giving her a perfect 20 through 2. Terry left her 10-pin the first time. See what she can do here. And she tugged it a little bit. Oh, 7 count. At the end of 2 balls, Brandie leads with 20, Michelle 18, and Terry 16. and Michelle Keirns, our reigning Queens champion. It comes up next week at Classic Lanes in Rochester Hills.
Shot.
10 for Michelle, so that gives her 28 for the 3 balls. Brandie needs 9 pins to lock it up. We do have a tie in this competition. It will be a 1-ball roll-off. That 28 eliminated Terry, even though she will throw her 3rd shot. So Brandie wins the competition with 3 perfect strikes, perfect score of 30. And Terry throws a strike at the end there for 26. So the final results of the competition, Brandie Reamy with 30, Michelle Keirns 28, and Terry Catchpole 26. So Brandie will move on to the next round. What an exciting round for the women bowlers. Now we have a finalist on their side. Congratulations to Brandie Reamy, who beat out Michelle Keirns and Terry Catchpole. Now she moves on to face the winner on the men's side. Who will that be? You'll have to stay tuned and find out when we return with more Bowling Showcase. The Bowling Centers Association of Michigan is a nonprofit trade organization that protects, promotes, and advances the interest of its members and member centers. It is the only association in Michigan affiliated with the Bowling Proprietors Association of America. Benefits include group purchasing programs, tournaments, annual convention and trade show, education seminars, and legislative representation. Interested in becoming a member? Contact Bo Gergen at 989-600-0992 or visit mibowl.com. Metro Detroit USBC, your source for everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world. We support USBC certified league and tournament competition. We provide 11 tournaments for all members of our association, including men, women, youth, seniors, scratch, and handicap competition. The top reasons for belonging to the Metro Detroit USBC are having your average recognized, bonding of league funds, rules of the game, assistance in resolving league issues, equipment standards of the game, charities, and awards. Visit us at mdusbc.com. The Michigan State USBC Bowling Association provides tournament competition to all levels of bowlers. Competition includes the Michigan State Open Championships at Fairlanes in Granville and Westgate in Comstock Park. The State Masters and Senior Masters will be at Astro Lanes in Madison Heights. Visit mistatebowl.com for entries for these tournaments and more information. Welcome back to this special edition of Bowling Showcase, the Bowling Showcase Battle of Champions. Now it's time for our 3 men's champions to battle it out. They are Senior Masters champion Brad Gray.
I like them. I mean, it's like all of us. I mean, we've been past champions. We just have to make good quality shots. I mean, that's the name of the game. You make good quality shots, the pins fall. Some days they do, some days they don't. So, I like my chances. We'll see what happens.
Super Senior Masters champion Robert Michaux Jr.
Oh, I don't know, man. I didn't know Larry Walker was coming. I thought it was just going to be some girls and me and some girls, but it's going to be pretty tough today, too.
And Masters finalist Larry Walker.
Well, the short format probably makes it a little tougher. I mean, you're going to have to throw a good shot. You can't get away with any bad ones, so we'll see how that goes. Better hit the pocket, I guess, at this point, the way the format works. That's all. Try to keep it in the pocket.
Got Brad up right now, the reigning Senior Masters champion. Starts out with a strike. Next up is Larry Walker. He was a finalist in the Masters this year. Also the 2009 Senior Masters champion. And another strike. Strike for Larry. Next up is our Super Senior Masters champion, Robert Michaux. Robert's been bowling in our events for many years, as Larry has. Brad's kind of a newcomer. And another strike. At the end of the first round, we're all tied up with 10 apiece. In the men's competition here, we have 2 left-handers, Brad Gray, Larry Walker, and 1 right-hander, Robert Michaux. Kind of interesting. Strike for Brad. Larry Walker up. Like four balls, 4 strikes so far for the men. Five for 5. Robert Michaux, our reigning Super Senior Masters champion, which comes up next month at Hazel Park Bowl. He's got a strike. 6 for 6. Looks like the first guy to not strike might be sitting on the bench. This could go on for a while. Oh, a 9 count for Brad. So he ends up with a score of 29. Now Larry Walker. He kind of seals the deal. That puts him at 30. And Brad at 29, so Brad's eliminated from the competition. Robert here has got to throw a strike to continue on. Anything less than a strike, and we have our men's side qualifier. And another strike. Okay, so at the end of the 3 balls, we've got Larry with 30, Robert with 30, and Brad with 29. So it's 1 ball this time. It's 1 ball this time. So Brad's been eliminated from the competition. Now Larry, if he can continue this streak, both Larry and Bob both have 3 strikes in a row. Solid 6-pin. So if Bob were to throw a strike here, then he would be the qualifier from the men's side. Okay, Robert Michaux, reigning Super Senior Masters champion, taking dead aim and trying to be the qualifier with a strike right here. Delivered well. Oh, trips the 4. So Robert Michaux is the advancer from the men's side. Well, there you have it. With Robert Michaux winning the men's battle round, the stage is set for the finals. With his win, he now moves on to face Brandie Reamy in the final round and see who can claim the title Battle of Champions. It's going to be a lot of fun watching these two square off. And we'll get to that showdown shortly, but first it's time to learn how to master your game and compete with confidence with Alita Sills Bowling Worlds and YourBowlingCoach.com USBC Gold Coach Michelle Mullen.
Swing is king. Those of you who've worked with me over the years know how important it is that we develop a nice loose arm swing so that you can become a lot more consistent and a lot more accurate. After all, your swing is half of your timing and it connects everything else in the approach. So I'd like to help you develop a better arm swing today so you can repeat your shots. Let's look at 2 things you can do to become a lot more consistent. Okay, now the first thing you want to do to develop a loose arm swing is kind of obvious, but we want to make sure you're relaxed in your swing arm. So a good way to test that, when I'm holding and supporting Ryan's arm, if he's truly relaxed, when I go ahead and let go, it should fall. And you can see there, Ryan clearly isn't relaxed. So we're going to do a little work, try to get him to feel that better. Good. So now when I go ahead and I withdraw the support, you see how easily that swing falls to his side. That's a nice relaxed arm swing. So the second thing we want to do, Ryan wants to grab his ball here, is in order to maintain a nice loose arm swing, we want to make sure that we support the weight with the opposite hand. So right now, Ryan's putting the weight in his left hand in order to keep all the muscles of his swing arm relaxed. Now when he goes to push it out into my hands, right here's the critical moment where we want to make sure that he is not supporting the weight with his swing arm, but still has the weight in that opposite hand. And when he does that, you're going to see how nicely the ball drops into the swing. Now that was a great start to his arm swing where he was able to get his swing arm relaxed in the beginning, using the left hand to push the ball out. Now it's important we maintain that nice loose arm swing. Another key spot I see where people tighten up is in the backswing. So we want to make sure that we're loose there. You can see Ryan, he just tightened up, but if we go ahead and get that swing loose again, you're going to see when he yep, it just falls. Now his swing is ready to be relaxed the entire approach. So it's human nature to want to control the outcome and to want to kind of steer your ball, but I see so many people who come to me who get frustrated, they want to quit because they're so inconsistent. So the real way to get consistent is to develop that nice natural swing that's governed more by physics than something you're trying to recreate every time that you're up there. And at first when you're working on it, you might be a little inconsistent because you're getting rid of that muscle to different degrees, but when you finally in the end develop your most natural pendulum, you're going to bowl your best and be the most consistent and accurate you can be. It's been a privilege to help you with these tips. I would love to help you more. You can visit YourBowlingCoach.com for more information on my books or to schedule your private lesson.
Thanks, Michelle. We'll bring you coaching tips and techniques every month here on Bowling Showcase, so keep watching to improve your game. Now it's time for another commercial break, but we'll be back with MD USBC upcoming events. We'll also take a look at our host center for today, and of course, our Battle of Champions finale, all coming up next on Bowling Showcase. The Michigan State USBC Women's Bowling Association provides recognition and tournament competition to all levels of women bowlers. Competition includes the Women's State Tournament, this year in Waterford, the State Queens in Mount Pleasant, and the Midwest Women's Tournament in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Recognition includes first-time 300 game and first-time 6, 7, and 800 series. Visit MichiganWBA.com for entries for these tournaments and more information on women's bowling. Metro Detroit USBC, your source for everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world. We support USBC certified league and tournament competition. We provide 11 tournaments for all members of our association, including men, women, youth, seniors, scratch, and handicap competition. The top reasons for belonging to the Metro Detroit USBC are having your average recognized, bonding of league funds, rules of the game, assistance in resolving league issues, equipment standards of the game, charities, and awards. Visit us at mdusbc.com. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying this special edition of Bowling Showcase, the Bowling Showcase Battle of Champions. We'll get to the finals soon, but first, let's take a closer look at our host center, Mayflower Lanes in Redford.
Hi, I'm Dave Hamilton, manager of Mayflower Lanes. Welcome to Mayflower Lanes. Hi, if you're looking for good family entertainment, come on out to Mayflower Lanes. Here at Mayflower Lanes, we have 32 lanes, open bowling 7 days a week. We have a sports bar and grill and a pro shop. We have a youth program every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. and we have an after-school program on Tuesdays and Fridays at 4 o'clock. We're the proud hosts of the Women's Series, the Junior Masters, and the Senior Masters this season. We also have the Trifecta Trio Tournament. It's 2 men and a lady. 3,000 first place guaranteed, and that's going on right now through November. Bring your family out for a good time at Mayflower Lanes. Come and visit us or check us out on our website.
Thanks, Vicki, and everyone here at Mayflower Lanes for hosting us this month. Come check them out and bowl a few games. Okay, it's almost time for our exciting finale of the Battle of Champions. However, before we get to that, let's look at some of this season's upcoming MDUSBC tournaments so you can enter and bowl against the best around like these bowlers behind me. The season kicks off with the Queens Tournament at Classic Lanes in Rochester Hills. This event is a scratch event open to USBC certified women bowlers. Qualifying is Saturday, October 21st with 6 games of qualifying. The top players will come back on Sunday for match play and the championship. All players that come back on Sunday will cash. Starting October 21st will be the mixed tournament. This tournament will be held October 21st, 22nd, 28th, and 29th, November 11th, 12th, 18th, and 19th at Hazel Park Bowl in Hazel Park. This is a 4-person team, 2 male and 2 female, along with optional doubles using your scores from the team event. This promises to be a great time at a very reasonable cost. On the weekend of November 4th and 5th, the best scratch bowlers 60 and up will be competing in the Super Senior Masters at Hazel Park Bowl. The event features 5 games of qualifying on Saturday, with the top players coming back on Sunday for match play and the championship. Okay, let's go back to the lanes for the exciting conclusion of our Battle of Champions. And now we're down to the finals of the Battle of Champions. Brandie Reamy will be leading off, bowling first. She's our reigning Women's Series Cup champion. Throws a strike. Recall back in the first round, in the women's, Brandie threw 3 strikes to beat Michelle Keirns and Catchpole. And then in the men's, Robert and Larry Walker both had 3 strikes and went to a overtime shot where Robert threw a strike to win and come here. So he's left a 10 pin. So after the first ball, Brandie's got 10 and Robert's got 9. Brandie Reamy working on, got 10 points. And another strike for Brandie. Gives her 20. And Robert comes up. He's almost got to throw a strike here to maintain any kind of sense of being able to prevail. Threw a good shot that first time, left the 10 pin. Comes back with a good solid strike. So Brandie's got 20, and Robert's got 19 through 2. Coming to the final ball of this 3-ball competition. Let's take a look and see what Brandie does here. He's been perfect so far in the preliminary rounds and here in the finals. She throws a strike to win the competition with 30. Robert will finish out the match. So Brandie has won. You recall last year's champion was John Nolan. So this year we have a lady as a champion, Brandie Reamy. And Robert gets 9 for a 28. So the final score of the finals, Brandie Reamy 30 and Robert Michaux Jr. 28. So we have a champion. Okay, we're here with the Battle of Champions champion, Brandie Reamy. Brandie, congratulations on your win today in the short format. But hey, you came through and you threw a strike on every shot.
I sure did. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like I said before, friendly competition, good competition. So
no spares today?
No spare shooting today.
So that's a good thing.
Very different.
On behalf of Bowling Showcase,
thank you.
Here's your trophy for you and Sophie.
Thank you very much.
You know, we talk about Sophie all the time on the show.
Yep.
And now we get to see her.
Absolutely.
So congratulations.
Thank you, Mike.
All right. Congratulations to our Battle of Champions winner, Brandie Reamy. We hope you've enjoyed this special edition of Bowling Showcase. Why don't you connect with us at Bowling Showcase on Facebook, Twitter, or email us at bowlingshowcase@gmail.com and let us know. Remember, you can watch rebroadcasts of this show and more at mdusbc.com. I'm Mark Martin, and I'll see you next time on Bowling Showcase.
Oh, you're holding the trophy, you can't wait. Good. Are you proud of your mom?
Proud. Go, Mama.